Hello pandas, it's another beautiful crisp spring day, and I thought we might do something we haven't in a while, and go exploring. In some alleys, check out some bins, go some places we've never been, and go some places that we haven't checked out in a while, and just see what there is to see. Hopefully we can find some treasures, or at least have a good time. If nothing else, we'll be getting exercise. Now, I have already gotten a head start, so that no matter what happens, this isn't going to be a total waste as far as bottles are concerned, because, you know, we do want to find some bottles. But it's the other stuff that makes it fun, just like you. So thanks for joining, and let's go see what we can see. Now, this is just a spot where I know there ought to be a few bottles to find. Hey, there's one now. But I don't think the black bins have been picked up. No, they have not. Black bins are on a bi-weekly cycle around here, so they have time to build up. Unfortunately, these are only going to be about half full. Hey, Canadian Tire money. Frozen to the ground. Got ourselves a shower caddy. Could be quite useful, could even sell at a yard sale. Nice. My brother will appreciate those. So those are coming with us. I should probably grab these as well, but it looks like somebody's got a bunch of... So we already found something useful. How cool is that? How neat is that? Going all right. Unsweetened prune nectar. Who's that even for? Like, they can't be making it just for this guy, but I've never thought about drinking that. The heck? Some beads and some cards. Ooh. This one's unopened. Cool. Woohoo! Haze Lord. And cool looking cans. Heh heh. Nope. Okay. Not smooth. Not quite ready. Ooh. Hello there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of glass out of that one. Wow. Could be a lot worse though. Well, I'm marking that one with a W. Pretty decent bag, I got to say. And we got a strawberry milk, which expires like a week ago. Which means it's still good. Weird that those are half sizes though. Know what I'm saying? Geez, we gotta be selective, we might run out of space. I would love to run out of space. Now, was it black bin day? No. Wait. Oh. I'm glad it wasn't, because I just made 60 cents. I know that doesn't sound like much, and it's not, but that's how this works. Ooh. Now this should be interesting, at least for me. See, this is a loop that I used to do every week. It used to be kind of good. At least as far as bottles are concerned, it used to be good. But I think it might have become the victim of overfishing, shall we call it? See, the loop is kind of long and the bottle density is not that great. So in practice, it's kind of a lot of work for what's not really a huge payout. So I wasn't very consistent. I started letting it go. I didn't keep it up. I didn't maintain control. And a whole variety of other people started coming through and picking. And, well, who knows what type of individuals they were. Ooh. Basically, I didn't maintain it. I lost control, and the riffraff moved in. And soon after, there was just not many bottles and cans to be found out here. And I think it's because people decided to start like keeping them until, you know, garbage morning. I didn't know Tim Hortons had crayons. A lot of cereal. Honeycomb. Honeycomb's still good. Star Wars candy canes. I was excited about this bib, but it's kind of ruined. No snacks, moving on. Anyway, that's what happens. Should have taken care of it. Real soft and fuzzy. The other thing is I never really found anything fun out here, so the value just wasn't there for me. So I don't feel bad about it. But it was an interesting learning experience for me. Oh, I love these ones. They're like one of the smallest 1.5 liter, which means it's 25 cents. But because they're square shaped, they flatten out and hold that flatness. It's good. Oh, yeah, this one right here used to be one of my... This was what I was looking forward to. It was almost my reason for coming here. Because there'd always be a small bag where all of the bottles were separated into and flattened. So all I had to do was grab the bag and... Oh, cute. Like he knew I was coming or something. He was such a bro. We're gonna do that thing where we separate the glass. Feels like all of it. Just because I don't feel like carrying it. Hello. I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, bottles, cans. Yeah. Would you mind if I... Do you not need them? Well, that was nice. Now, just to recap, because I'm not sure how much of that conversation I'm going to cut out just for time's sake, as I was coming out of the alley and around the corner to continue this loop, a lady in her garage asked me if I was looking for bottles and cans, and obviously I was. And she said she had some, but she didn't immediately rush out. We had a conversation and she explained that she saves them up, but she usually gives them to people downtown, to people in need. So I explained to her that I appreciate her kindness and consideration, but there are probably plenty of people that need them more than I do, because I'm doing okay. Like, I'm not really saving a lot of money, but I have a house and I have food to eat, and I have a car. I'm not in a desperate scenario, and there's probably people who, like, that would make their entire week. She asked me if I had a job, and I explained to her what I do, which is this and this
and that it's working for me, and I'm not, I don't need charity, but I do appreciate her charitable nature. And she appreciated that and said, you know what, we'll share, and gave me a bunch of bags of bottles. And she had like most of the big ones already all flattened down, so yeah, that was quite a boon. I'm really glad that happened. This was a good choice coming here.
Oh, I see some of that white metal. But how much of it? Just the one bar? Ooh. Oh, these bags can be great. These are the ones that your furniture, when you buy a new like couch or something, this is what it's all wrapped up in. I found them to be, I used to find them really useful for collecting the bottles in the garage. Because they're enormous, and I don't have to feel bad if I wreck one and have to throw it out. But they're much wider than they are tall, so they're not ideal. That's an interesting one. Oh, I've seen this one before. What a cool bottle. Now, this half of the loop was never really good. There was like, see, case in point. There are a couple bins that have one or two, but there was only like one bin that was really worthwhile, and it wasn't even that great. It was just okay. And then after a couple months, it just stopped being any good at all. It's like they moved or something. So with that one gone, it effectively cut off the back half of the loop, and I just let it go. 3230, a little too big for me. That's too bad. Okay, hold on, I see something cool. Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, they just tossed the whole box. That'll work perfect. It's actually a really great box. Holy cow. Oh wow, that looks terrible. That's a fake. Maybe this whole box is fake. The printing on that is really, really bad. It's still a cool box. Well, overall, guys, that was pretty good. Who wants to play some Yu-Gi-Oh with me? Now we just got to collect the rest of our treasures before moving on to the next section. Someone's been stirring my Kool-Aid. Well, we'll have a look nonetheless. Well, that one wasn't great. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Now then, is it chonky? I know you're supposed to shake it up, but I don't want to shake it up first. Smells fine. Definitely looks fine. Yep, that one's just fine. See, I always find these things are just like, these and most of those little cups of yogurt, they're so pasteurized and like preserved that they go way, way past the expiration date, and they're fine. It's nice and cold too. I don't know when they changed strawberry from being pink. Wasn't that the fun part? The pink milk? Whatever. Let's take a walk. Well, hey. You know what, I was just thinking, I'm in the area, I better check this garbage room as well. And this one's got a bunch of trophies. So I figured, I wonder if these are actually brass. And I don't think they are. Now then, let's have a look-see. Because sometimes these bins have been good. And then other times they've been a complete and utter waste of time. Dang, they threw out a whole bunch of turkey. That sucks, because I have no way of knowing how long they've been sitting out raw. But turkeys aside and diapers notwithstanding, looks like this one might be okay. Skip to results. That's not bad at all, really. Got a few more. That's all right. Which just about fills that smaller bag, but you know what I'm really excited about? Is this starter. Or alternator. Water pump, AC compressor, I don't know, but it's made out of aluminum and copper, so it's coming with us. Alright, so I found a section. It's decently long. It loops. There's a lot going for it. However, it is extremely windy, so I don't know how good the audio is going to be. Oh, nobody lives there, but we're going to do our best, and we'll see if we can find anything cool. Nothing here, that's for sure. Smile, you're on video. I don't see the video. Where is said video? Huh. I'm often on video, so no surprises there. So far, though, not a single bottle, which I will admit is a bit unusual. Typically there's like a milk jug or something. But it's possible I stepped into somebody's existing run. Oh wow, this one just keeps going. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see this part, and this is not the chunk that I had mapped out. We can check this out after, I suppose. But you know what? The pedals on this one, they're not good, but they're pedals, I guess. No, I don't know. That bike sucks. Okay. That's why you want to get the black bits too. Certainly not the explosiveness we are naturally hoping for. Meh. Got a few. It's something. This one right here. I don't know about this. From the outside, all I see is wood. Bit of tile, bit of pipe. So I was hoping, yeah, they obviously tore down some walls. I was just hoping to find some brass or something. Wow, dude, that is packed super dense. I don't really see a huge payout in digging through that
couple pieces of wire that were threaded through studs, couple tiny copper connectors, little T-bar connectors on the plastic water lines. Basically looked like high effort, high risk, what with the nails and everything, for relatively little reward. Pass. Well, you know, overall, holy crap, almost hit myself in the face. Overall, though, it was not that bad. Not a bad little loop. So now, we cash out, and let's check out what we found. If you forgot, we'll do a quick rundown. Just wait a second. What is that? Oh, it's fiberglass. It's a water softener. Does have some copper and some brass. Well, that wasn't too bad. Got these from my brother's gym in the basement. Got a little bit of scrap metal. Still don't know what this is. Doesn't really matter. I'll put those in the garage when I have a sec with the key. And then this vacuum was an unexpected find, but as long as it's the bagless style and it works. Yeah, that works great. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any of the ends. So like, at least it's still got the pointer end, but it doesn't have any of the extendy bits. So that's basically all you get. But given that it works and has great suction, that should be like super easy 20 bucks. Which of course is an enormous bargain. But that's kind of what I'm all about. Thub's House of Trash. Best bargains in town. So we were actually out there for kind of a while today. The last thing is, of course, these. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. Now, while I was eating my sandwich, I went through and I separated all of the fakes from the non-fakes. And the fakes are super obvious if you know what to look for. I don't think this is going to focus good. This camera's just not great at that. But, like, you can... The text is an absolute disaster. And, like, it has a silver square rather than the gold ones down here, and like it just feels really weird. The printing is awful, the foiling is awful. Nobody cares. So there was those. There's a couple Pokemon cards. I'm gonna give this one to Wub just because it's cool looking, and he does have a box even though he doesn't use them. And yeah, the rest of these, real quick, they're trash. The kid was right to throw them out because okay, I'm going to make this as quick as possible because I don't think a lot of you guys are interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably the worst offender as far as I know in terms of power creep. That means every new card that comes out is stronger than the old ones, which renders the old ones irrelevant. Which means that all of the old ones quickly become worth a lot less than the new ones. So there's really no money to be made in finding old Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards unless they're like specifically rare ones. But these ones are kind of cool to me, like, because back when I actually played, yeah, this guy was an absolute boss because he's got like a lot of attack power for like being a level 6 single tribute. He was pretty good back when cards weren't that good. I don't know if this is nostalgic for anybody else. And he's got some cool looking ones. That's one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is they do look cool. So these, like, he's got a red-eyed zombie necro, a bunch of like really sweet looking things with wings and spikes and skulls, and you know, look at this dragon. He looks like an absolute house. What an absolute unit. Anyway, these don't mean anything to me. I don't even know how to play with this new stuff. So I'm just gonna find a friend who actually enjoys Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and I'll just give them to him because they're not worth anything. Looked up the foils. This one's worth like $2.50. This one's worth like $2, but they're not in good condition either. So whatever. It was fun. They're sparkly. Aren't they nice looking? Worthless, but nice looking. And that was our day. I will say that went better than I thought it was going to in terms of recycling. We didn't find a ton of treasures, but what we did bring home was stuff that I actually wanted or thought was cool or whatever. Definitely learned the lesson of really need to remember to bring some side cutters or some wire cutters or something. I just haven't found a good like spot to put them. I need like a hip holster, something like that. Something cool, you know. 'Cause being cool is important when you're in the trash. But thanks for keeping me company this morning, everybody. You guys leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.